let me ask you a question, because you're talking about that whole era of Black Just and so forth.
Yeah.
I think it was 1988. That's when the cop got killed. Edward Byrne.
Edward Byrne. That's why they call Queens cop killer Queens.
Exactly.
Yeah, we all know that. That's all documented.
You were living in Queens during that time.
Yeah.
According to reports, I don't know what, ultimately, they're saying that Pappy Mason ordered the murder. There was a cop in front of this Guyanese man's house that would call the cops on the drug dealers sometimes. There was a rookie cop, 18 years old, that was basically protecting him against...
Yeah, that's where undercover cops came from, Queens.
Yeah.
Because after that cop shot, they had undercover police. They had like jump out police and stuff like that. But
my question is, during that time, from what I understood, that changed everything. Like to the point where George H.W. Bush had Edward Byrne's badge and was campaigning with it and would pull out the badge at rallies and say, like, I'm not going to let this happen. When I'm president, I'm going to make sure the cops don't get killed like this. That's why
they called the cop Killer Queens, because I think that was like the first borough to kill a like undercover cop.
Was he even undercover, or was he playing clothes?
But you got to understand how it was.
Playing clothes.
Yo, listen, you got to understand how it was in the 80s. Me being a kid, like, we used to have block parties, crazy. Bus trips, crazy. Like, when I walked to the store, cars. Like I told you, 50 was 17 with a Land Cruiser. Know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you had dudes that was 16, 17 with foreigns out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? You had LA from left rack. You know what I'm saying? LA from left rack. 50 of them used to fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? Big time nigga. Nigga had, when Biggie said that, drop 3 1/4. I seen niggas come through in that shit. Green. Drop 3 1/4. I was like, whoa.
But I mean, when that happened, because you were still hustling during that era, did everything?
I was a kid during that era.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah, you're right.
You gotta remember, during that era, 50 was maybe 12 on a block. I was 10. I wasn't on the block. I was playing with Chuck Norris and all that.
Oh, so you weren't even part of, okay, nah. I got it. I got the timeline a little bit wrong.
Yeah, so like all that was like way ahead of our time. We the young boys that, came under that. You know what I'm saying? Like on my block, 50 had it really. There was other niggas on the block get money, but 50 was, doing his thing back then. You know what I'm saying? And there was a lot of money back then. We come from like a 90s era. The 80s era, we just knew about niggas. Like I told you, you'll see Black Just bring Nas to the block. I seen that.
Yeah, he was from the 80s era.
Right. I was a nigga that was outside all the time. So like, when they did Hate Me Now, I went to Farmers and seen Nas and Diddy up there. Like, everybody from Queens pulled up. Yo, niggas shooting a video. They on top of the store and all that. I was like, there. You gotta remember, man, and shout to Fat Joe. I just seen him in the airport, man. And a lot of niggas that we went against, like Wu-Tang and Fat Joe, and I was a fan of, because my best friend was a DJ, so I was listening to Jealous One's Envy. We gotta flow, Joe. We gotta flow, Joe. And to me, I'm gonna keep it real, the Fat Joe beef was more serious than Ja Rule.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
Nah, I'll say that again. Like Pistol Pete and the Spanish dudes he was with, they was real deal. Like Fat Joe, his shit, he's a real dude, bro.